Hello everybody, this is Sarah, also known as Weight Watcher Cape Cod Woman, and today I'm going to do a little tutorial on how I cook my turkey chili. Okay, and what I did was I built this in my recipe builder on my Weight Watcher app. There is a recipe builder below the Points Plus, below the weight tracker. And I built in all of my things, and I'll tell you right from the beginning that when I did it, I ended up with 6 points for my serving of turkey chili with cheese on top. But I will go into the points and so forth as I go along. First of all, I make it with turkey, ground turkey, and I buy these packages at BJ's, a big box store. And they come in packs of 3, and each one of these is 1 1/3 pounds. So this is 1 1/3 pounds. It is 93% lean. So what I do is I come over here and I brown the turkey burger. Okay, I ground it. I scramble it on top of the stove before I add anything to it. And then after it's brown, I drain what little fat there is and I add the ingredients. I simmer it for 1.5 hours and then I let it sit in the fridge at least overnight. So it's going to last me about 3 or 4 days. I also freeze a batch, part of the batch, and then I can dish it out. And I'm one of those that I can have it every single night of the week with my big salad. As you see, there's my big salad represented. I'll get into that at the end. So into the pot, I put my peppers. I love peppers. Now this is my dicer. And I got this dicer with 1 million attachments, but this seems to be the only one that I ever use. See, it's a little square. And I got this from Amazon. And I don't know if any of you have seen the As Seen on TV, but they were light green. And they're about $17 to $20 a pop. Well, I went through 4 of those, and I got really, really tired of how cheap they were made. And I decided to upgrade. As you can see, I've already chopped up onions, yellow peppers, green peppers, red peppers, and some orange peppers in this. And I went, so this is from Amazon, and this dicer is usually about $70. But it was on sale for $35, and I have Prime, so it was shipped for nothing. And so I got that, and there's no regrets. It is sturdy. It works. And I find that this little thing that in the As Seen on TV light green one cleaned horribly. It took a whole long time to do it. This one cleans rather efficiently and dries rather efficiently. So I'm very happy with my purchase. So I will add, what I do is I dice peppers at the beginning of the week. I use them in my omelets. Sometimes I mix them with salsa to make a more plump salsa. I just eat it with a spoon. And this is what I do. I love glass containers. I store my diced peppers in this glass container to use as needed through the week. So I will add my peppers to the chili mixture, and so it begins. And into it, I will add 3 cans of beans. I like the dark red kidney beans, and I like the black beans. I open up the cans, and I put them into a colander, and I rinse, 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 rinse to get all that mungy off, also all the sodium off. You will notice that they foam. That's totally okay if you see the foam. And then I let them drain good so that I'm not bringing a lot of water into the mix. Then I will add a full jar. Now I like my chili hot, so I add a full jar of hot chili, and I'm not brand loyal. I buy the Newman's Own, I buy the Chi-Chi's, I buy what's on sale, and this happens to be a Chi-Chi's that's hot. And that will go in, plus a can of diced petite tomatoes, and a can of crushed tomatoes. So I'll add that to the mix and stir all of that up. And I will add my spices. I like ground cumin, turmeric, and of course the ubiquitous chili powder. And I add these things to taste. Now, I will let the mixture simmer. Oh, yeah, and then also some minced garlic. And I buy these because they're just easier than buying the globes and doing it. I guess I'm not a garlic purist, but this seems to work for me. Okay? Then I will simmer it for about an hour and a half, and then put it in the fridge. And as I said, I let it at least steep overnight, and I don't have it the first day because I like all the flavors to meld. Now, some people like sour cream on their chili, and this is Stop and Shop, also Giant brand. This is fat-free. This is really the only fat-free dairy product that I like, except for the half and half. I use that too. But this is 2 tablespoons, equal 0 points. We like that. And there are 25 calories in the 2 tablespoons. And if you like your chili hot like me, this would certainly help put out the flame. So you've got a little dollop of this on top. You could also put some diced avocado on top of the chili. That would be good. Don't forget to count your points. But avocado is a healthy fruit, so it's good for you. But what I do prefer is cheese. Now, these are the 2 cheeses that I use. I like the Weight Watchers Mexican style blend. 1/3 of a cup of this, 1/3 of a cup is 2 points. Then there's the reduced fat Cheddar Jack from Sargento, and I really like the Sargento products. 1/4 of a cup of this is 2 points. Both of these have 80 calories, 1/4 of a cup and 1/3 of a cup. And I will add that to the chili, put it back into the toaster oven, let it melt a little bit on it, and it is absolutely delicious. This is one of my favorite go-tos because it's filled with all the good stuff, and so I will have usually 1.5 to 2 cups of chili, and so it would be either 6 or 9 points depending on how much I measure out into my Fiesta-ware great big mug. And then I will add what I have every single night, as some of you may know, is my big honking salad. This is about 1 1/3 heads of romaine. I always look for the dark leafy leaves when I buy it. I buy usually the 3 to a pack, organic when it's on sale and regular when it's not. I add 1 level tablespoon of crumbled blue cheese, which is what you see there. That's going to be 1 point. And also in the dicer over the weekend, I make a glass container of celery and carrots, which I add to my salad every single night. And so I will have this. I will have this with a tablespoon of olive oil. It is 3 points. To me, it's worth it. I love my tablespoon of olive oil on my salad. And I will have my tablespoon of balsamic classic vinaigrette. This is Bolthouse. 2 tablespoons are 1 point. 1 tablespoon is 0 points. So this is why my salad is 4 points, because I have the tablespoon of the olive oil, the tablespoon of 0 point classic balsamic vinaigrette, the level tablespoon of the crumbled blue cheese, and that's 4 points. And yes, I eat this entire salad plus my chili for dinner. I don't snack after I eat.